So today we're going to be talking about stress and your health. Stress is one very interesting thing that many people know about. How many people know about stress? Yes, okay. We're going to do a little bit of a vote. I think one of the habits I have is I like interaction, okay? So, first of all, is stress a good thing? How many people think it's a good thing? Okay, got a few people. Okay, good. How many people think it's a bad thing? Yes, okay. And I think the good answer when it comes to stress is it depends. We all need a level of stress in our lives. And that's the reason why from the moment you were born, as in literally born, you needed to be pushed out one way or the other to come out. And if you did not go through the birth canal with the contractions of your mother, you would come out quite floppy, because as you're going through that stressful birth process, the fluid that has been in your lungs when you were sitting in your mother's womb will not be squeezed out so that you can have lungs that are filled with air. Does that make sense? So even from the time you were born, you need a little bit of stress in your life to get things moving. And that's the reason why our bodies are such phenomenal entities, whereby in the morning, there is a chemical called cortisol that is released to help us to cope with the different stresses of the day. Cortisol usually peaks around 9 a.m. thereabout and it starts going up, and it keeps going till the time when it starts coming down. Cortisol is a chemical or a hormone that we call it, which helps you with regulating certain processes. So when you have cortisol rotating or moving around in your blood, it can cause your heart to go faster. It can cause your blood pressure to rise. It can cause your blood sugar to, if it's sustained, to be impacted in a way that is not particularly great because it's impacting on insulin. It can also cause you to have blood flow to the areas of your body where you need to keep your survival. So if for example, this door were to swing open and in came a lion, what's going to happen? Would you sit down and say, oh, kitty cat, you're amazing. You're going to get up and you're going to run. Nearest exit. I know that's going to be my exit. I will break through glass if I need to. But cortisol, what it does is when you have this high stress, your human first instinct is to survive. Get out of there. Either fly, freeze, or fight. And what are the parts of your body that helps you do that? Your legs, your hands. Not so much your brain. It's when you're thinking and trying to strategize, your brain starts saying, okay, you know what, I would do this instead of that. And so blood does not really flow to your digestive tract as much. And that's the reason why when someone is stressed, they tend to have digestive problems. They tend to have this bloated abdomen. They tend to feel like constipation, diarrhea, and all those other features that we normally call irritable bowel syndrome, IBS type symptoms. Because the priority is not to digest your food, the priority is to stay alive. And so, stress in itself, while it's not a bad thing, when it is sustained, when it's high all the time, it can impact your health adversely.